Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. How's everyone doing tonight? I know I'm about 5 minutes late. I do apologize about that. Hello, spectations. Let's see here. Let's see. Now, my allergies is acting up again tonight. I don't know. I done took my allergy medication. They still acting up. So I do apologize about that. Hello, Linda Gamble. Thank you so much for coming to get my channel together for me. Let's see here. All right, the Fair Act use is on the screen and also is in the chat. Fair use, fair use. And then all things said on my channel are alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any clips or any music that you may hear on my channel. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Okay, let's see here. Let me see. You can support the channel by the ways of super stickers or super chats. Join or gift memberships to the channel is welcome as well. Do not mention any content creators in the chat, please, and thank you. Hit the like button on your way in. Even if you're up there in the chat, please hit the like button. Hello, Linnell. Hello, Valerie. Let's see here. Hello, Patrina Winters, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Deborah. Let's see who else is in here. Hello, Chanel, Monet, Mamad. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who else is it. Hello, Ophelia. Hello, hello, hello. Now, guys, we got to get to this 10-minute mark here. All right, guys. So I know everybody been hearing this going around YouTube that Martell said he gonna marry Coleslaw tomorrow. Now, how many of us think Martell is gonna marry Coleslaw tomorrow? Now, Mister got him a fiance. Some people saying, well, he just said that, or people just call their girlfriends that. I don't want nobody calling me they fiance. I ain't got no damn ring. I'm just saying. I ain't know we were, and then my whole thing is, when do we get engaged? You call me your woman, but don't be calling me no fiance. I don't want that title. I ain't got no ring or nothing. But I think it's all bull. I think it's BS. But I could be wrong. Maybe this man is ready to settle down and, quit running these Huntsville streets. Well, Huntsville streets, I'm going to leave it like that for now. And maybe, he can't get nobody else. So, beggars can't be choosy. You got to settle for what you got. Let me know in the chat if y'all think Martell is going to get married on Friday. Let me know. Or, is he going to pop the question term? But he said he was going to get married to his fiance. Because at first he was saying Coleslaw was his woman, and then the next thing I know, he started saying that she was his fiance. Now, I was on a couple of other content creators' channel, and who was that? I think there was either Cardi B or RHOA or who knew, one of those. But shout out to both of those content creators. Carlos King, when Claudia asked him the question and Dustin them, he says that that's just a word people use nowadays to call their woman. Who was calling their woman a fiance if they not no fiance? Now, I have another theory here. Maybe, just maybe, he might marry her to get her on that show, because he do want, his real life show, and then that way he have another stream of income coming in, because she ain't gonna get no check. Ain't nothing get direct deposit in her account. That's gonna be direct deposit in his account where he can issue her out money. It ain't gonna be direct deposit in her account. Now, he could be doing that for a storyline. He might go to the courthouse and marry her just for the storyline, to just try to get her on the show. But I wish she would, so he could go ahead and leave Melody the hell alone. Then Melody could pop on up out of here with her man. You know? So all I'm saying. Now, let's see here. So we're gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna talk about Cardi B, y'all. Now, I don't look. My whole thing is, I know the traditional way is for you to get married and then have a baby. Okay, all right, but Cardi B had prided herself on, oh, I'm not gonna get pregnant. I don't want to be no baby mama. I want to be a wife. That's what she said she had over these other women. That she not no baby mama. She the wife with Offset, right? So she had 3 kids by him while she's married. So why would you lower your standards and lower yourself down to get pregnant by this man, Stephon Diggs allegedly, and this man has 2 kids on the way. He's in court right now for paternity of a baby he's trying to deny that's not his. And you went from a wife to a baby mama, and you in line with some other women. How does that work? Because I wouldn't want to go from a wife. Well, she's still a wife because her and that's a lot. It's a lot going around like that. It's going around, guys, where people are still married, dating other people, and getting pregnant by people while they're still married or going through a divorce. And she's still married to Offset, and Offset is going off. You know, he's like, "How are you pregnant by somebody else when you're still married to me?" Now he doesn't got much room to talk about anything because he was out here being community king. We all know that, okay? We all know that. Now, it was some women that said they were allegedly PREGO by him, but they got ABs, okay? But I just would want to be in a lineup with 3 to 4 different women being pregnant. I'm not going to go from being a wife to a baby mama and then be aligned with 3 to 4 to 5 other women who are also pregnant by, we are pregnant by the same man. And this man has newborn kids. Newborn. 2 women had babies by him last year. There's 2 more women now pregnant by him. One is pregnant with a set of twins. I'm just not feeling it. Now, I know I ain't got to take care of them, but I'm just saying, have some dignity, morals, and respect about yourself. I'm just saying that just don't look right. You know, with business, it don't look right. And then as soon as Cardi B came out here and announced that she was pregnant, the lady came out here and says that she's taking Stephon Diggs to court for paternity. For her, I think the baby is 6 months old. Allegedly, her name is Charlie. Cute little girl. I'm just saying. But people can do what they want to do. I'm just saying that's just, I don't know. I don't think I want to go from wife to baby mama. And then already had a piece of a husband, a man. Then I get out here and start messing with somebody else who does the exact same thing, but worse. You could have kept your husband for that. You could have kept Offset. Because Stephon Diggs doing the same thing. Allegedly, he didn't. He messing around with men too. Men and women. Allegedly. I don't know. You don't jump out of one kettle and get into another one. Cardi B, I don't know. We're going to talk about her. Yes, hit the like button as you come in. There's 29 people in here. So please hit the like button. The same thing with Papoose and Remy. Now, just, things could happen with Clarissa and Papoose. Now, what if Clarissa, because she want to get pregnant next year, what if she just all of a sudden come up pregnant? Papoose is not divorced. So is this a thing now for 2025? People are getting pregnant by people and they're not fully divorced? Let me know. That it's a lot going around like this. So you know it's over when somebody get pregnant by somebody else. That's a wrap. Yeah, he ain't getting Cardi back, and I don't think Cardi want him back. That's it. But Cardi could have did better than could have did so much better than him. I don't know what it is, but she said that he's a hard worker. He gets up before the crack of day. Does his workouts and all this and that. Okay, that don't still mean you got no had no baby by him. Now, if you want to just be out there having fun with him, Cardi, that's fine. But don't lock yourself down to this man. You just got out of there. Somebody breaking your heart you was married to. Why would you want to get tied up with this man here and get your damn heart broken? You know what he about. Yo, I don't know. Um, Also, we're gonna talk about Tammy Rivera. Y'all know she was Waka Flocka wife. Now, Tammy's not, she's a nice looking woman, okay? Yeah, we all already know the story with her and Waka. He cheated on her numerous of times. Her and Waka was trying to have a baby. Something was wrong with his little soldiers. They were really low, so they tried for a long period of time to try to get a baby. And they just were never able to get one. And Waka just cheated. You know, they would separate, get back together, and then I guess she just had it with them. And you know, she moved out, and now she's with another man. He's nice looking, and you know, we haven't heard anything about him, but she's with another man, and she acts like she's really, really happy with him. Now, allegedly, they're saying her daughter name is Charlie. They're saying that she's pregnant. I don't know how true that is because y'all know how these YouTube streets do. But they said her daughter's pregnant. So, excuse me. So we shall see how that goes with her daughter. Now, I don't know if the man she's with want kids or what have you, but I know her and Walker was trying to get kids, and it just was a no go because his soldiers were not there. No, so Waka has no kids. Waka Flocka has no kids. The only kid that he got is Tammy's daughter that he says is his daughter, but he don't have any biological kids of his own. But getting into Tammy, do y'all think Tammy is going to make a good housewife for RHOA? Because people are saying that she's too ghetto, she's too this, she's too that. Now, Tammy. Tammy is more of like a street. To me, I don't see her dressing up like the housewives do. She's more like a street dresser. Like baggy jeans and stuff. Sometimes she gets dressed up a little, but not how like the women on RHOA do. Now I know Michelle. I know K Michelle can. You know, Michelle. She can. You know, dress for the occasion. But what are these? I don't know what's the storyline for Tammy or what have you. The last thing I know Tammy had, and I think Miss Deb, which is Waka Flocka mother, was helping her with it, but she was trying to do a swimsuit line. But other than that, I don't know what else she does. So what would she bring to the show? Now, I hope we don't get on here and get love and hip hop. I don't, you know, I know the ladies, you know, do a little bit, but I don't want like no cheers thrown. I don't want drinks thrown in nobody's face. I don't want that. So I hope that doesn't come over there to RHOA with all that. I don't want that. But Tammy is nice looking, but we don't know what she do. Ever since she stopped messing with Waka, and excuse me, got a divorce, you just barely see her. So what does she, I don't know what she does. What does she do? Just saying, I don't know. I don't know. Now we know K Michelle, she acts, she sings, um, she's been on she had her own reality show. She's been on Love and Hip Hop. So we know that. Now was Tammy on the Love and Hip Hop? Uh, I think she was. I can't really put my finger on. I think she was on one of them. I think she was. But we're gonna see how this gonna work out, guys, because people are saying that RHOA is desperate. They running out of people. They getting people from all over. Some people were kind of a little upset that they were bringing Tammy on the show. They said that people, that RHOA don't have any people. That it's got to be really bad that they're getting people from Love and Hip Hop. Now, Robin Dixon, I think, tried to come for K Michelle like that, and K Michelle went off. Now, I could have told her that. You would come for K Michelle like that. But now they own Tammy. They just, they don't think that, that she would make a good fit. Now, who's to say that if you're loving hip hop, does that mean that you're ratchet? Yandy's on there, and Yandy's a great businesswoman. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about that. All right, guys, we're at the 10-minute mark, so let's talk about it here. Hello, Pat. Who else is in here? I don't want to miss nobody. Hello, Pat, my T Simper. Okay, Tammy was on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. Okay, thank you. Let's see who else is in here. Hello, Care Bear. Hello, Jonetta Speaks. Yeah. So what? Okay. So let's get into this. I think I got a clip of Remy, not Remy. Um. Oh, forgot. Melody. Don't forget to register for the TikTok Live on Melody's website. Melody is doing a big baby. Melody is giving away a cruise. A cruise. So if you have not registered for Melody's TikTok Live on Saturday, please register. She will be giving away a cruise, and I heard some more stuff. So we're going to talk about Miss Melody Sheree Rogers, the go-getter, the God said go, the hustler. Baby, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Melody as well. She's coming out with Peach. Wait a minute, it's Peach and Rose body elixir, and then she's coming out with Peach and Rose soap. Now I think she's going to advertise Mariah's tennis line on there. I think, I'm not sure, but she might advertise it on her TikTok Live. So we shall see about that. If that's going to be advertised on there. Now that's good for Mariah. So when she's at her tennis match, that's good for her to wear to show that she got her own tennis line. And maybe the girls there that are on her team, maybe maybe Melanie could work out some type of deal with them, and the girls can wear her line. Just saying. Just saying. If you're gonna wear something, wear your own shit. I heard that. I don't want to be wearing Nike. Let me get out here on the tennis court here and advertise my own shit. And that is very good. A young entrepreneur, 13 years old, she got her own tennis line, and and that's going to get a lot of reviews and things for her like that. That she's out there playing tennis in her own tennis line. Way to go, Mariah and Melody. That's a good business sense right there. Because y'all know Mariah and Boss Baby do play tennis. So if Boss Baby and Mariah can be out there with their own tennis line wearing it, oh my God, that's just amazing. That is going somewhere. That is going, right? That is going somewhere. And that could be an inspiration for other young girls too, that are tennis players. They might want to order some of their stuff, So we're going to see where that's going. Boss Baby already got her body glow and body butter. Now, I've already said I was over there on my girl T Talk page earlier, and I was telling them my two favorite is the Plum Vanilla by Boss Baby and the Body Glow by Boss Baby. Those are my two favorites. That's it. I told her to Dear Melanie and asking, is that just a exclusive or is that going to be constantly on the thing? But if not, I need to stock up right now. Baby, I told y'all, boss baby, you know, and I like to say that about my little internet niece, but that right there would get you ate off the bone. I'm just going to be honest with you. Boss baby line, that body glow and that body butter, those are my two favorite right there. Right there. I'll just keep getting those right there. Now, I did say I want to try the Lily one as well, but right now, Boss Baby is the winner over here. Now, I hope Melody makes some oil to go with it. I'll be happy about that. Now, if I'm going to come on the live to support Melody as well. I'm going to be, I already didn't register, but if I'm on there, I'm getting me probably 3 things of the Boss Baby glow and 3 things of the plum. Now, I heard it's supposed to be a big, 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 big sale. Big sale. So, and then I also want to get the lily because I think they said it's 3 lilies from her grandmother line. So I want to get those 3 too. So I want to catch them on the TikTok live because I was just going to go buy them. I said, nope, I'm going to wait for the TikTok live and see what kind of deal I can get. So yes, I put Boss Baby stuff on every single day. I know y'all, it just smells so good. Sure, I walk past people, they be like, "Oh, you smell good." I know. Or before I even get there, they be like, "What's that smell?" "Oh, that smell good." And that be me. So, you Boss Baby. Melanie even said it that Boss Baby's stuff is more stronger than hers. Well, that's fine with me. I love strong perfume and stuff. So if you want something that the smell is gonna beat you, and people gonna be like, "Oh, what's that smell?" Get Boss Babies. Get the glow and the plum vanilla. Oh my God, it's just 10 out of 10. And like yesterday, I had it on. I took a shower. I could still smell it after I got out the shower. It was still on there. So I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. When Melanie said Boss Baby stuff is stronger and a little bit more potent than hers, she was not lying. People can smell you before you get where you get to where you're going. That's how strong it is. It just chef kiss. So that's my thing. Now I know other people say like lemon is their favorite and things like that. Boss Baby stuff is my favorite. Because I told you I was gonna give it to my daughter. Why I smelled that? I thought, oh no, she can't get this. I order one. Maybe she can't have this one. She can't have it. No, nope, nope, nope. Now I might order my daughter some. I might order her one vanilla and one of the glow, but then I'm gonna order me three more for myself. So I don't run out. But I might order her some. Hello, Rochelle, my tea sipper. Hi everyone. The Boss Baby is delicious. Mel and Obia got it right. What the girls smell like? You said Weather Girls. Oh, Weather Girls smells like beeswax. Yes, baby. There you go. Another person telling y'all about Boss Baby. Baby, Boss Baby will get you sucked off the bone. I'm sorry, my internet needs, but I'm just telling you. Boss Baby stuff ain't to be played with. Plum Vanilla and Body Glow Boss Baby. Yes. You hear Rochelle? She said Boss Baby is delicious. Mel and Obia got it right with that. Woo, baby. Boss Baby ain't no joke. I'ma be strictly over there on that live for Boss Baby stuff. Just saying. I hope she make a oil. Because that's all I'm gonna be buying is Boss Baby stuff. Now I'm gonna try the Lily because I think T Talk said it was somebody said it in the chat. The other fragrance that smelled real good. What was it? Dang it, what was it? It's another lily scent that they say that smells real good. I'm trying to think of it. What is it? Now, I'm trying to think of one of the lily scents that TikTok was talking about that smells good too. Because she said all three of them smell good, but she had a number one, number two, and a number three. She had them in order. I cannot think of it. Let me know in the chat if anyone has the lily collection. Um, Let me know, guys, because it's off the chain. Little cheap. Okay. Hello, Night Fever. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, her stuff is good. Now, Melanie did say that Mariah is going to be coming out with body some type of body butter, either body glow. Now with Lily, you can get the body glow in the body butter as well. So it's like a combo. You know, I like that. The combo, the body butter and the body glow. I like that. You put the what Boss Baby, you could put the plum vanilla on first, or you could just leave it like that. That smells good by itself. But then you do the body, the plum vanilla, and then you put the body glow over it. Oh my God. And you be so soft and moisturized. I did an unboxing for Boss Baby too, and I put the body glow on, and people was like your hands looked so moisturized and they were shining. And it doesn't transfer to your clothes or anything like that. Just because it's shining, it doesn't mean that it's greasy. It doesn't mean that it's greasy. Um, Also the elixir that smells great too. That is a long lasting as well. Now, I'm a smell good person. I'm a perfume girl, and I have a lot of perfume. Now, it's bad when you're not even reaching for your perfumes anymore. I use the elixir, or either I just put on Boss Baby. Even with Boss Baby, you don't really have to put no perfume on. If I'm being honest with you, you do not have to put on no perfume with Boss Baby. If I'm being honest, because once you lotion put your body glow and your body butter on, it's gonna get in your clothes. Now, I told y'all this. I wore this all the time, and when I take off my clothes, it's in my clothes, and you can still smell it 2 or 3 days later. I don't know what Obia did to it to make it that potent, but baby, whatever Obia did to it, please keep doing it, Obia. And I'm telling you, you really don't have to wear a perfume with Boss Baby stuff. Just being honest with you. So if y'all be over there in that okay, the rose elixir. I love the rose elixir. I do. Hey, Butter Rum. Hello, hello, hello. Make sure if you're new to the channel, that you are becoming a subscriber because we're trying to grow over here. Now, a lot of stuff ain't for some people, but Melanie has good reviews on the body elixir. And she's coming out with the peach scent and the rose. I think it's rose. She's coming out with that Saturday, along with the body soap, with the soap as well. I've used the soap. The soap is good. It has your body really, really soft. So everything that Melanie says it's going to do for you, it has your body soft and everything. It does do it. It does do it. I'm saying don't sound right. It does do what it's supposed to do. You said Millie Lily, I don't wear a perfume with it. Okay, Jonetta speaks to. So I don't know what's going on with these new drops that Melanie came out with. Um, the now Jonetta speaks said that she don't wear a perfume with Minnie Lily. Yes, love the products. Keep evolving, Mel. With these new products that they're dropping, they are very potent. And like I say, you don't really need a perfume on with them. Like I wear Boss Baby stuff. I don't need no perfume on with it. Now I'm gonna get the Lily collection because I've been hearing good stuff about that too. I just hear seen someone else in the chat. I think it was Jonetta Speak. She said that it smells really good and you don't need no perfume on with it. And it's long lasting. And your feet and stuff be so soft, so soft. You ain't gonna have no crust or nothing on there. Now I'm saying what my review on it. Other people are giving their review, and some people complain the price. Those are luxury products. These are luxury products. So you get for what you pay for. Just saying. Let me know, guys, if anybody is going to Winter Wonderland. You said the Lily Tree, you don't need perfume. It's perfume all on its own and long last. Okay. Night Fever. Here we go, another person talking about. Okay, all right, y'all. When I go over there to that live, I'm gonna be on it because do y'all got all three of the let me know if y'all got all three of the Lily collection, and if y'all got all three, what's your favorite? Or with Boss Baby Vanilla and Plum. I'm telling you, Jonetta Speaks, but that Vanilla and Plum is you don't even need to wear no perfume with that either. Because with Boss Baby stuff, they're so projected and so strong and smell so good. You could just put Vanilla Plum on by itself and you don't need no perfume, or you could do the Body Glow by itself and you don't need none. Sometimes I'll just put on maybe Body Glow by Boss Baby, or I'll put them on together. It all depends. But I already know it smell good either way. Now, I'll go over there on my girl, my sister T-Talk page. I said, don't be put that on. You don't want to get eat off the bone, especially if you got to get it, get in the bed at night with your husband or your man. Oh, if he sleep, he gonna wake up. Just saying, he gonna wake up. Oh, okay, Sonya. I'm gonna meet you there, girl. I can't wait to see you. Hey, Lady Paul. Boss Baby, you don't need perfume either. I even use the Boss Baby Body Glow in my hair. Oh wow. Okay. In your hair? Okay, that's a new one. I'm gonna try that. See that? Look at that. She gave me a new idea. Because people hug you and they smell your hair. So okay. I'm gonna try that. Wait a minute. Let me write this down. I have the Lily machine. It smells a hint of rose. Okay, I'm gonna try that one. So I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna get that one Saturday. Okay. Well, thank y'all because I know it's three of them. Let me know if y'all got all three and which ones are strong because I like strong perfume and stuff and strong like lotions and stuff like that. So let me know. I don't know. I gotta. I think if Mills Winter Wonderland sold out yet because I know they said that before she had. Let me see. Let me see if Melanie is saying it sold out. Let me see. I, No, this was 10 hours. Wait a minute. When was this? 10 hours ago? No, this was 6 days ago. So 6 days ago, they had 60 tickets left, and of the 60, only 11 VIP remain. So I wonder how many they have now. Hmm. I'm trying to see how many do they have now. Let me go over here to Melody. Because I know. So we're going to go over here to Melody, y'all. Because I know Melody, we got 34 likes and 47 in the chat. Guys, can we please get the likes up, please? And thank you. We got 49 people in the chat. So we should have 49 likes. It don't cost nothing for the likes, guys. Let's get the likes up. So let's go over here to Melody. Okay, okay. This is Sharita Foster. Okay. Okay, we got some exclusives happening in our private Facebook group. Join now. 7th Avenue Beauty by Melanie Sheree, official squad group. I have any. Okay, let's see.
Huntsville, what we doing is that we backpacking. Make sure y'all go over there to Melody Sheree 11's TikTok page to register for the live on this Saturday. So we got to get these orders out so we get ready for the next TikTok live this Saturday. Absolutely. See y'all soon. See you soon.
Nothing can stop me.
Okay, so yes, guys. So the 7th Avenue Beauty Mega Live with cruise giveaway. She's giving away a cruise. Join us for another live filled with great deals, new product drops, lowest price of the month, giveaways, and so much more. Peach body soap, rose body soap, and peach body elixir will be dropping. Okay. All right. So Melanie is giving away a cruise Saturday. And what else she's giving away? Giveaway and so much more. Let me see. And she said this is going to be the lowest price of the month. So y'all know Melanie been, giving some great flash deals. So if she said this is going to be lower, okay. So if you have not registered, so this is Melanie talking to Mariah. She's telling Mariah, she said, when I tell y'all my baby is so happy and excited. Oh my God, I can't wait to show her all the footage and pics of next week's. And she said, and your line is in New York Fashion Week. This is what the hard work is all about. I had, let me see. It's all about, let me see. I can't hardly see this, guys. Wait a minute. I told y'all years ago. Wait a minute. I'm knocking down doors so my babies can just walk through them. So she's talking to Mariah. She said, love all the models. rocking your tennis line on the runway. And this is Mariah. She said, "Oh my God, I love it." And what is it saying? And then Melanie said, "Isn't she beautiful?" So she's telling Mariah that this is her line and that they're rocking her tennis wear on the runway. Look, here go two pieces. Here go another one right here. And they went and got Melody some flowers in between. So they said they're so appreciative of her for the opportunity. They said 7th Avenue Beauty still rocking and while she outside growing the brand. She said no weapon formed against her will prosper. Now we Melanie down there working the baby. She says she's down here knocking down doors so her kids could just walk through them. You go, Melody. Oh, that hear that music. Right. So what do y'all think? You said 5 vendors. Okay, let's see. 8 VIP and 10 general admissions left. Oh wow. Okay, thank y'all. 5 vendor spots left, but doesn't give how many VIP or regular admissions. Okay, so 8 VIP left and 10 general admissions. Okay. Yes, like, yeah, and y'all know I have another channel. It's called Drop the T 2.0. That's going to be my blog channel where I'll be talking about my life and stuff. So make sure you guys are subscribed to that channel as well. Thank you, Linda. Please hit the like button, please, and thank you. Please hit the like button, please, and thank you. It's 59 people in here. We need y'all to hit the like button, please, and thank you. Okay, guys, so let's go over here to 1 second here. Let me get over here to this channel here. Y'all, okay. So there has been a update with Kirk Frost and Rashida's son, not charged by police in T Hood, Pow Power. So they said it's not going to be any charges, guys. Let me bring it up here for you guys. There's not going to be any charges. So let me bring it up here. Now, I don't know how well this gonna go over with people out on the streets, but let's see here. Here we go right here. Update: Kirk Frost and Rasheda's son not charged by police in T Hood shooting. So right here it says, according to TMZ, hip hop police in Gwinnett County believe the T Hood Pow Pine was an act of self defense. Still, that doesn't mean he's completely free. Prosecutors may still decide to file charges after reviewing the final police report. So, after weeks of investigating, Gwinnett County PD officially closed its case and is sending everything over to the district attorney's office. From the police perspective, Kai was acting in self defense. Let's see here. A spokesperson told media outlets that Tevin was the aggressor in the confrontation, pulling out a pow pow before Kai did. Kai responded quickly, drawing his weapon and fatally pow powing Tevin. What do y'all think, guys? They said the police said this is self defense. And Kai is saying he's been through so much. He need a back rub. Y'all see what he got in his mouth? Now, I don't know where he at, but so T Hood's family continued to demand justice and call out Rashida Kirk, Rashida and Kirk Frost and two sons while sharing alleged phone calls with Kelsey Frost following Atlanta rappers unalived. So what do y'all think about this? So what do y'all think about this? The police said that they stand in self defense, and they're going to send it over to the prosecutors. What do y'all think? Do y'all think he's completely off? Do y'all think the prosecutors are going to take it up, or are they just going to go with the police that it was in self defense? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. I think it's great for the kids having their own products. Their daddy will be asking for money from them when they turn 18, so him and his other family can have a place to live. No, they're gonna be trying to collab Tank and his other son together, and that ain't gonna work out. That ain't gonna work out. Um, but if the man said it, if Kaya said in self defense, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But from what we have seen with this man um, doing DV to Kelsey, and that's his sister, I could see him trying to help his sister. And any boy, any brother ain't gonna sit there and let nobody just pounce on their sister. They not do nothing. They're not gonna do it, and he'll be a fool too to do it. And then people are saying that he was on some type of other type of rugs and things like that. So that's a big thing right there. He's on some type of rugs. But was it right for Kai to do that? I don't want nobody's life to be taken. Nobody's life should be taken. And people is where it's easy to say, Well, Kelsey should have left him. I'm gonna say that too, but we don't know the predicament that she was in to leave him. And y'all know when women are in DV situations, sometimes they think it's love and things like that, and things happen. But um, if you're gonna stay with the person, don't involve your family in it. If that's what you want to do, stay with them. Then leave your family out of it, because like this incident, somebody could end up getting hurt or unalive, like they were. Because we haven't heard anything from Kelsey. We haven't heard, maybe Kirk them allegedly to send her out of town somewhere, because their family is hotter than fish grease right now. They hot, and they have every right to be hot. But I'm sure the family has seen those videos of him, jumping on Kelsey. Now, right is right and wrong is wrong. Just saying. Oh, thank you, Monique. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much for coming over to support the channel. Deborah says, I think Kai needs to stay off of social media and go seek counseling and sit down for a while. And it's left up to the DA to file more charges, not the prosecutor. Okay. Okay. Yes. He needs to go sit down. And then he got, Mary Jane and stuff like that. Go stay off the internet. You see, Kelsey ain't been on this internet at all. Kelsey or the other brother. But the younger generation, they think this is a joke. And from what I've heard on these YouTube street, that his family and friend ain't no joke. They not behind no gates. They is straight hood, allegedly. That's all I'm gonna say, allegedly. So I don't think he should be going anywhere. I think he should be somewhere vacationing, resting. I don't think he should be in Atlanta. If he is, if Kelsey gone, they should have sent him. Gone somewhere for a couple of months to things that, die down some. I would send my child. When we gonna send you off somewhere out of town, somewhere to things die down. They got it. They got a vacation house. Send them out there. That's what I would do, because these people are dangerous that they messing with. These ain't no just no little Rudy poop people, men and women. These people are hood. They're not, behind no gates or nothing. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sonia. My daughter. I keep sending stuff to my let me see. Let me see something. But I think I'm on the. I keep sending stuff to my thing, and I'm not getting it. What is going on here? Let me see something. Yeah, they need to send their son somewhere real bad, because he think this the game out here, and these people ain't playing. And you know how people do, they wait until, people think things that died down and then here they come. I don't think it's a good idea for him to be walking around out here, in my personal opinion. But you can't tell these kids nothing. They hard headed. I'm just saying, personally, me, I would have sent them. I would have sent them away for a little bit, and just until things died down, I would have sent them away. Personally, I would have. But people do not listen, and he is one. I think he one of them kids that do not listen to what you be trying to tell him. One second here. I don't know how I could get. Okay, wait a minute. Give me 1 second here. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Do y'all think that he should be walking around here freely? Let me know what y'all think. If y'all think he should be walking around here freely and not worried about somebody doing something to him. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Rashida should send her son somewhere? Y'all, give me 1 second. I think my daughter has done something. Give me 1 second here. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get something fixed here. Okay. Hello, Carolyn. All right. So Melanie did have some more runway pictures here. Thank you, Sonia, for sending those to me. Give me just a second here. So this is pretty. I love this. That is gorgeous. And I like the little short hair. Okay. Okay, that got 7th Avenue Beauty on there. Okay. That is cute. I can see it got 7th Avenue Beauty going down the arm here. Oh, that's cute as well. That's cute. And I like that she's switching it up and it has male models in there too. Now, I was thinking that she could do some male stuff for Tank. Okay. Another tennis line here. What is that? Let's see. That is cute. That is cute as well. I like that. I like that one too. That is cute. Oh, she got another male model. Okay. And they got the different styles of bucket hats. Oh, that is cute too. Look at that one. That is cute. Okay. Now, does that say something different? Does that say Melanie Cherie right there, or does that say something about Mariah? Um, Trying to see that here. Does that say? Okay, that does say Melanie. Okay. You go, girl. Thank you, Sonia. 58 likes and 58 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. I love the purple. Everyone think Martell Marion's Law today, Friday. See, and then some more people think that too. They think that he's trying to take the shine away from Melody because she was at New York Fashion Week, and he was trying to say something to get people to talking about him at Coleslaw. So I think that too, and I also think he's trying to get her on the show. Now y'all know this Saturday is their last show until November, so they only had 8 seasons. So I don't know if they had any more things else to talk about, but I know they only got 8 seasons, so they won't be back on. And that's what now something to change. That's what OWN is saying, because I have commercials come on, and that's what it says. So if you watch Loving a Hard and Hustle, y'all know commercials come on, and they say that Love and Marriage Huntsville is not coming back on until November. Carlos said that's a lie, so I don't know. Well, you need to tell OWN to take it down, because I don't watch a show, but like I said, I watch Hard and Hustle, and when they have commercials and things, that comes up. Just saying. Hello, PK Joe. You were number 62 in likes. Thank you. So, I don't, Carlos saying one thing and the TV station saying something else. Because y'all know different TV stations show different things. I think it's Philo. Philo show, somebody said Philo show different things of much more of on than the other regular stations. Because remember when we had the reunion, Philo was showing the whole thing and the other stations had took it off. So I guess if you got Philo, you see more stuff than you see on the regular TV. That's what I'm being told. That's what I'm being told. So let me know. So if you got Philo, you're going to see more stuff than you will see on the regular channels. But my thing is, y'all remember that other baby they supposed to have, Coleslaw and Martell. Remember that it was supposed to be another baby. Somebody said the baby was up there in Atlanta with her sister. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard, that there was another baby. Now, I don't know if she would keep the baby up there that long, up there in with her sister. Now, that's what it was said. It was supposed to be another baby. I don't know what happened to the baby, but that's what was said. It was supposed to be another baby. Now, Martell do want more kids. He keeps saying that. And I'm trying to figure out, sir, how do you want more kids and you can't even feed the damn kids you got? That house ain't gonna hold no more kids. That house, the garage is bigger than the whole house. Now maybe if you're gonna build some rooms out there in the garage, now the garage is big enough for him to build some rooms out there. But that's not a very big house. Just saying. You said Martell is not married Ariane. He's just stringing her along. He wants her on the show so he won't have to take care of her and her son. Well, this is the thing. He said he'd been with her for a while, and that he says she seems like a pretty, good lady. He didn't, he tried to get to know her. Now, and I'm trying to say to myself, this lady had a baby by you and everything, and you still don't know what. I don't know what other part of knowing you need to, need to get to know. He even said that on Tasha K. He said he got to, get to know her. And then even on the clip I showed y'all, he said that he think he gonna start taking her seriously. So you sitting up here let this man yo-yo you around. What's that? Doors. What doors where? I don't know, Mom. Where's that at? Stop me scared. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I just need to get a bottle of water. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's see here. I don't, you know what, y'all? I think that Coleslaw family them don't mess with her anymore because I think they done found out that she really, really stupid and dumb. Yeah, as long as they've been messing around, I don't think it should be no engagement. I think that you're going right to the courthouse if you really want to marry her. That's what, I think that's what they should do. But I think I think that he needs her on that show for the income. And then also, y'all know they don't get paid unless they're filming. So if the show only had 8 episodes, for the six or 8 episodes, this is the last episode, somebody said this Saturday. That's what they said. I don't know. So they got to go through October. Well, I guess they're going to have a month off. Let me see. No, September, October, November. So maybe they're going to have like a month or so, a month and a half off. I think that's what's going to happen. You said she's very stupid and dumb, Patricia. So I think that's what's going to happen. That I think he needs some more income, guys, because where is he staying at now? Because y'all know the kids can't stay in that house that she stay in. So do he got another house somewhere? Or somebody said he was staying at Airbnb. Then somebody said he was staying with his mom who got a 2-bedroom. Somebody said he was staying with his mom. But he can't stay with his mom with the 4-piece nugget. So do y'all think he rents out well, no, that wouldn't be good either. To rent out a house for the weeks he have the kids? Rent out an Airbnb for the weeks he have the kids? I don't know if he does that either. Maybe he does that. You said the ratings have dropped again for Love and Marriage Huntsville? I don't think the show gonna, it might not be making it. I don't think it's gonna make it. And then we're really gonna see. We're really gonna see. Now, guys, just another little tidbit of information. Y'all know that Marquise, Trish, and Ken was arguing. Now, he was supposed to be at that house by 5 o'clock. Now, I don't know if he got the information wrong or whatever. I don't know if he got the information wrong. When a judge say be out the house by such and such time, I'm confused with the situation here. That means you got to get out. Now, if you don't be out that house, Marquise can take you back down to the court for contempt of court because the man ain't left. Just saying. Because according to Ken, he ain't going nowhere. Ken said he's gonna have to get put out. So I don't think he's following what the judge said. The judge said for him to do. He got to get put out, or he got to get the police gonna have to put him out. Allegedly, the court is going. Somebody got to put him out. You said the show is returning November 15th of 2025. Oh, so they going on a little break. So I think they're going on a little break. But Carlos King said they wasn't going on a break. That's what he said. I think I was on somebody's channel, and it was I think he got in the chat or something. He said there was no break. So he said there was no break or something to that effect. That's what he said. Now, with Ken and Marquise, I think Marquise is taking Trish back to court again because Ken did not leave the house. Ken, it says in the divorce decree, no man can be living in the house with you unless you're married to them. Ken seemed to think that don't apply to him. So now Marquise is taking Trish back to court. And I don't think Trish likes that. So now she's talking about she bringing the kids to court with her. Why would you bring your kids to court, Trish? What they got to do with it? What they got to do with it? What do that got to do with it? Why would you bring your kids? Now your son is grown, so you want to put your daughter in this? You don't want him to see his own daughter, Trish? Then I'm starting to think Ken is slow too. Because he's trying to say that Marquise lost custody of his daughter. That's not a lie. That's a lie right there. Everybody's seen the court paper. It says that he has visitation rights to his daughter, and she can spend the night with him once he get an address and utility bill in his name. And then he just got to take the past 3 consecutive drug tests. And I would have flipped it back on him and say, well, her boyfriend, do he got to take something? I would have said that, and I would have brought up his criminal record. Just saying. I would have brought up his criminal record. Just saying. I would have brought up the criminal record. Since you want to put me saying I'm on something, you and him on something. So y'all have to take a test too. You and your man. Just saying. Does Ken think it don't apply to him? Because that's the same thing with Destiny, Martell, them divorced. They cannot have nobody, no woman or man living with them unless they married. So I don't know why Ken think it doesn't apply to him. The divorce papers was read, and it said that if anybody has a person living with them and they're not married, they have to be out by 5 o'clock. And Ken seemed to think that don't apply to him. So it looks like Marquise is taking Trish back to court. And then Trish is saying that she's going to bring her daughter to court because I guess she is saying that her daughter might don't want to spend a night with Marquise or whatever. But I don't think that's right. I do not think that's right. I think Ken should stay out of them people's business. Them is not your kids. Let them handle it. Why are you in it? That has nothing to do with you. If you feel that you stepping up doing this job, don't do nothing. Let Trish do it. Ain't nobody told you got to do something for his kids. You volunteering yourself to do that. Ain't nobody put no pow to your head and tell you got to do this and that for this little girl. That's what you doing. Because you want a cookie or a brownie for it. So that's something you just want to say that you're doing. You don't have to do that. You're not obligated to do it. That's what you want to do. I'm sure that Trish ain't gonna let her child go without nothing. So to prevent you saying you doing this and that for his kids, don't do nothing for his kids. They got a mama. They got a daddy. You need to step off. Because anytime you do something, and I don't know why Trish can't see that you want to brag about what you're doing for her kids. I wouldn't want no man like that bragging about what they doing for my kids. Just saying. But you know Trish, she act slow. So on the divorce papers, so Trish put on there she make $5,200 a month. And then Marquise got on there allegedly he makes $2,000 a month. So I'm just saying all allegedly. She says she is a engineer at NASA. So she makes $5,200. I don't know if that's gross or net. And Marquis said he makes $2,000. So I don't know. That's what was in the divorce papers. I'm just saying. Yeah, just saying. Now, do I think that's a little low for engineer. I don't know. Maybe that's because it's the South that you make that amount. I don't know. I just for an engineer, and you said you've been there for 20 years. Let me know if you think that's a little low for an engineer to be making $5,200 a month. I don't know. Okay, yeah, she can he can have custody. You know, he can have visitation with her, but in order for her to spend the night with him, he has to have his own. He has to have a home and then a place to stay with a utility bill in his name before she can start doing overnights. But see, that's Ken as putting that in Trish's ear that he don't think that his daughter, you know, should be able to spend the night. So that's why I guess they're going back to court as well. First of all, Ken, where is your kids at? Why you keep worrying about somebody else damn kids? You produce you some kids, and if you want to call some shots, produce your own kids, and that way you can call shots. Okay, let's see. Ken should have said to the judge that the house is his. If not, he is going to have to move out. But on the clips from the show, Ken said he is looking for a place. That's what he have said, but I think Tristan told him that he don't have to leave, and that's not what the court paper says. And he's so wrapped around her, he didn't even read the court papers himself. Trish probably lied to him because she still needs his income. Yes, Katrina. Yep. Because she makes $5,200 a month. That's what it says on the court paper. That's what it says. So, and she keeps saying that she can make it without Ken. She says she don't need Ken. Okay. And you know that from that clip, y'all, Jessica was asking her, do she really like Ken? Is she in love with Ken? And it was taking her a long time to answer the questions. So when it takes you a long time to answer questions, you can pretty much know what that means. You know, do you want to get married again? Ken even asked her that, and she said, I'm thinking about it. I'm working up to it. You know, that she not no person say, yeah, she not saying that. Says she working up to it. She might want to, but Ken wants to get married now. Trish doesn't want that. How is somebody gonna just get a divorce and then turn around and get engaged and married? So now it's possible if you love that person, but Trish do not love him like that. Trish is using that man for financial gain. That's about it. That's it. And you know, if he's paying all the bills, but Trish say he don't pay all the bills. Trish, the only thing he pays the rent, and then she paid the other bills. I'm just saying what Trish said. But he going around telling everybody he pay all the bills. Let me know what y'all think about that. Marquise says hello. He know what to do. And he can tell that he going to tell the judge that Ken ain't moved up out of there. So Trish might be in trouble. And I don't know what Trish thinking. The judge don't care what the kids say about what the stepfather do for them or anything like that. That's still their father. They still gonna have visitation rights. I don't know what Trish thinking, but they're gonna have visitation rights, whether she like it or not. If she don't want to do it, then she gonna get held in contempt. So it's up to her, whichever one she want to do. She want to be held in contempt. You know, you can go to jail for that, for holding people, holding his daughter, because his son is grown. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. The rent in the house is over $3,000. Yep, that's another thing. It's over $3,000. So if Ken move out, Um, Trish gonna be in some trouble. Maybe. She can pay the rent, but she ain't gonna have that much money left for for her spending and for her utilities and groceries and other things. But she said she make 5,200. But I don't know if that's net or gross. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But y'all go for this right here with the, you know. Well, another thing, do y'all think Ken will still help her pay rent if he's not living there? That's another thing. And why would you have somebody living there if you got a teenage daughter? That's another thing. What made y'all move in together? And you weren't even divorced and you got a teenage daughter. Yeah, just saying. I'm just saying. According to pictures and video of Trish, Kimmy, and Destiny bumping and touching all over each other. That y'all know. So Kimmy, Letitia, and Cedric, they all went on a couples trip for their anniversary. So allegedly, it's been said that they didn't want Letitia going live because of the pictures that got out the last time. Allegedly, they're saying allegedly. So they said they want to do a couples trip again. But Derek and his wife, Kimmy and Maurice, and Letitia and Marcel. They said they had a really great time. They were celebrating their anniversary. So they said there wasn't no drama or nothing. But they didn't take no pictures this time, allegedly, because the last time people were making assumptions about them. Well, people only going by what they see. So if y'all didn't take no pictures this time, you can imagine what y'all was doing. But y'all ain't leave no evidence this time. Just saying. 71 likes and 48 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. On Carlos' show, they asked her, did she love Ken? She said yes, but if he want to leave her, he can. She really do not care. Yeah, that's what she said. She said, if Ken want to go, he can go. 71 likes, 48 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. All right, guys, I want to show y'all this clip that's going viral. It's going viral. Stefan, this woman here, y'all. This now she is gorgeous. She is pretty. I just don't know why Cardi B would put herself in this situation, y'all. This is a bad situation. This lady here, model, has now alleged in court documents obtained that Stefan Diggs is the father of her 5-month-old daughter, Charlie. She is seeking child support through Diggs. Says he is not certain baby is his and has requested a DNA test. Now, this is the Fashion Nova model for Fashion Nova. So this lady just had a baby by him, and that's 5 months old. 5 months old. So Diggs says he is not certain the baby is his and has requested a DNA test. So, sir, you just go out here slanging and banging anybody with no protection? None? Cardi, you need to be careful. This man has all these kids, so you know he ain't using no protection. I don't how. Oh, now we know Stefan has a daughter. I think she's about 8 or 9. She likes Cardi B. She listens to Cardi B music and everything. So she does like Cardi B. Stefan does. Stefan Diggs' other daughter, I think she's 8 or 9. So she has met Cardi B. Now that's the only one I've seen. But now he supposed to have a set of twins, another baby, and then it's 2 or 3 ladies pregnant by him right now. So Cardi is in line for the 3rd or 4th for the babies. Now the only one that I've seen him spending time with is that other little girl, the one that likes Cardi B. But these other ones, these are little bitty babies. Now, not to say he don't have any other kids, but that's the only one we've seen. We don't see these other kids because they don't pop out until something happens. Because this lady got a 5 or 6 month old baby, and she didn't pop out and let us know nothing about no paternity or anything until Cardi B came out here and said that her and Stefan Diggs was expecting. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This is a mess. Cardi, why would you want to be in this shit here? This is terrible. I wouldn't want to be in no mess like this, in my personal opinion. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be in no mess like this. All these women with these babies. It's just too much. So let me know what y'all think. Would y'all would have got pregnant by this man right here with all these kids? Y'all let me know if y'all would have got pregnant with it. Y'all, let's get over here to Trump. Y'all know, let's talk about this for a second here. Y'all know they canceled Jimmy Kimmel show. And he gonna say it was fired, the show was canceled because of bad ratings. That's a lie. He had the show canceled, y'all. He was mad because Jimmy used to talk trash about him, make jokes about him and everything. And then I guess they got mad because he was talking about Charlie Kirk, like he's some type of a god or something. And so they canceled his show. I've never seen nothing like this because Jimmy Kimmel has talked about other presidents, other people. Show never got canceled. We're supposed to have the freedom of speech here. But this man right here, he's threatening the networks and things like that and got this man's show canceled. Just look at him. Look in a damn mess. Look at him. So I guess you can't say what you want to say no more. Donald Trump claims Jimmy Kimmel's show was canceled due to bad ratings. That's a lie. He's not a talented person, and they should have fired him a long time ago. They should have fired your ass. We've been trying to fire your ass ever since you got in the damn White House.
Vice President Vance said that free speech is under attack in the UK. Do you agree with him? And Prime Minister, we saw the dismissal of a very well-known chat show host in America last night, Mr. Kimmel. Is free speech more under attack in Britain or America?
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else. And he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago. So
he can't. So people can't say what they want to say. That man did not have no damn bad ratings. So people can't use a freedom of speech to say what the hell they want to say no more. I'm confused with this picture. You say all type of shit on TV. Nobody do none of you. We can say if we don't like nobody, or if we don't have any empathy for nobody. We have the right to say that. That's what I thought.
You know, you can call that free speech or not. He was fired for lack of talent. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
And on a separate issue, free speech, your vice president.
So this man right here, ABC gets rid of Jimmy Kimmel Live and definitely following his comments about the unaliving of Charlie Kirk. So what was this man? Was he a president, vice president? What did he do? Did he work in Congress? No, he didn't do any of that. He had a podcast being racist. That's all he did. He talked about black people, Jews, whatever. If you were not clear, he didn't care. He was going to talk about you. That's what he did. So you can't talk about this man? Says who? So I'm wondering why we want to fire you. Why ain't you fired? I don't know. This man was terrible.
Vance said that free speech is under attack in the UK. Do you agree with him? And Prime Minister, we saw the dismissal of a very well-known chat show host in America last night, Mr. Kimmel. Is free speech more under attack in Britain or America?
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else. And he said a
great gentleman. Have you ever seen Charlie Kirk, how he used to talk about black people? Have you ever heard Jimmy Kimmel? Charlie Kirk, how he used to talk about black people and other races as well. He was not a good person. He was not. Hey, Cam. Hello, Sugar Dumpling. Side note, did you apply for FEMA that final approval? Yes, I did. Thank you. Yep, I did. I sure did. I'm waiting on somebody to call me, to be honest. Yep. Sonia said no one. Let's see here. No one should watch ABC anymore because that wasn't right. It sure wasn't. Make sure, guys, when you're coming in, you hit that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. And remember, if you're new to the channel, think about becoming a subscriber. We would love to have you as one of our tea drops. Let me see here. So let me see. What's wrong with with BC? I just don't get it, and I don't want to hear it unhealthy because sleeping unprotected is too. You screwing unprotected, these innocent babies born into toxicity. Right. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Just a side note here. I don't know what's going on. They said it's like an epidemic with HIV and AIDS. It is really, really, really bad. Really bad. Really bad. They said Dallas, Texas, Florida, Atlanta, South Carolina, where else? Trying to think of Philadelphia is really, really bad with HIV and AIDS. It's bad. It is bad. It is scary out here to be a single person. It's bad out here. The one man was showing that he said that, it's bad that if you get, intoxicated, you out with your friend now, you meet somebody and you go home with them and you don't know who the person is. Then the next week or so, you wake up, you having hot flashes, your face starting to break out, you're losing weight and all this and that. You don't even remember you don't even got the person's last name. That's what the man said happened to him. This man has some just bumps all over his face with pus coming out of him. It just looked so disgusting. And he said, you know how the back of your head you kind of thinking and you reading up on stuff. And he said he kind of knew in the back of his head that it probably was that, but he was just having hope, you know, that it wasn't. But he said that it's his fault. He said he got too intoxicated, went home with a lady. He didn't know nothing about her. He said he didn't even know the lady last name. He said he can't remember what her first name was. Next week or two, he started getting bumps all over his face, losing weight, fatigue, everything. And he said finally, you know, he couldn't use the bathroom. So finally he went to the doctor. And the doctor told him he had HIV. Women are coming out on TikTok and everything, Facebook, talking about how they got it. Some ladies said they got it from when they was in Atlanta. You know, so you mean tell me you up there in Atlanta don't know these people from Adam and you laying down with them raw? Look, what I suggest here, I know some people say sometimes PrEP doesn't take. Just if you know you for the streets and you're gonna be out here spreading it wide and bending it over, you should just get on PrEP. I know PrEP doesn't help with everything, but just something. Get the PrEP and use some condoms. That's all I'm saying. If you wild like that, if you know you a wild woman or man like that, why don't you just get something to try to help prevent? I'm not saying it's gonna help, you know, prevent 100%, but you need to get something. Some people don't like condoms. Okay, well, if you don't want that, you need to go talk to your doctor and get you something else, because they say it's like an epidemic. You got to get something, y'all. You got to get something. Now I know people are saying that PrEP is not the be all or what have you, and I know that. But if you're gonna be out here playing in the street, you know, playing out here in traffic, you can get something. Because you know, and nice looking women have it. And I'm surprised they came on this internet saying that they got HIV. I'm just shocked. People will go to Atlanta them for these parties, these rodeos, and they'll get busy. They get the fuck busy. You don't even know these people's name. I don't never want to get drunk. I mean, that wasted when I don't know where I'm at the next day or know the person first or last name. But see, we be in a group, and ain't nobody from our group going home with nobody. We came here together, we leaving together. Ain't nobody going home with nobody. Wow, we don't play that. We came here together, that's what you going back with. Now, if he want to take you out for coffee in the morning or whatever, that'll be something you and him talk about. But tonight, you ain't taking her nowhere. Just saying. Yeah, so please be careful out here, guys. Get checked. You know your status. If you feel that you want to be, hot girl, just get you your condoms and get some PrEP. You know, at least you're trying to protect yourself. But then you got some men out here and women that's saying that they gonna give it to anybody they come in contact with because somebody gave it to them. And that's just nasty. Just nasty. Somebody gave it to them, so they gonna give it to somebody. That's what they're saying, y'all. So be careful out here. I'm sure all of the states got it, but they're talking about the one where they're talking about the major states who have the highest HIV and AIDS rate. Yeah, they said Texas is really bad, Deborah. That compared Charlie to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on his podcast. Yep. Now, when he said something about MLK, did nobody say nothing? You You said Cardi could have easily gotten a 3 or 5 year IUD on the table, literally right after she pushed the last baby out. Too soon. I think that too. I think that too, Sugar Dumpling. I just don't. I think that some women, where they see that a man is having babies by multiple of women, they feel like they're not connected to them, and that they might go be with that woman so they can be a family. That's is what I'm being told by other people. That because these women that are having baby by Stefan Diggs, these are kind of their first kids, right? So I think the reason that Cardi had a baby is because she didn't want Stefan Diggs to maybe think about going to be with one of them women because they don't uh, have any kids but his kid, and so she didn't want that to happen. So he could have been and went to be a family with this lady right here, the one that I just showed y'all. She don't have any other kids but that baby, which is his baby allegedly. So to prevent that from happening, Cardi said, "Well, I'm gonna get pregnant by him too, so he can have an attachment to me for life, because these women are gonna have an attachment to him for life." So Cardi felt like she wanted to be attached to him for life as well. So she didn't care if she third, the fourth, she was gonna have a baby too. And you're right, Cardi B could have got some type of birth control. She wanted the baby. Everybody else having one by, you know. So why not her? Just saying. And then her other baby, Blossom, ain't nothing but 1 year old. You want to at least give each baby a time to have their own baby time. Jeez, it's just too much. Like Wade and Culture are kind of split up in age. They're not back to back. And with Blossom, she not going. They probably be what, a year apart. Got that? I just, let her do what she was going to do. But I just think that was too much. But I do think, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, I think that's the reason Cardi had a baby by him. Because all these girls are throwing up in her face, "I got this baby, this and that, we're a family." So Cardi was making sure to check that off her box, that can't nobody say that because she got a baby by him too. But see, this is my thing. How do you go from a wife to a baby mom? That don't even make no sense. You went from being a wife to a baby mama now. Just saying. Oh yeah, Sugar Dumpling. It's 2 women already ahead of her that's already pregnant. 2 other women are pregnant. One woman having twins, allegedly. So she the third. And then this woman that I just showed up here, she had a baby 5 or 6 months ago. They got to do the paternity test. But that and she's a model for Fashion Nova. Pretty girl, pretty lady. And then I think it's some more models that did have baby bound, but I know it's 2 of them that gonna be born this year. Besides this baby, then his oldest daughter, and then I think it's 1 or 2 more other ladies. You said, wait, what if another woman is pregnant? That motivates the pregnancy ignorance. I'm sorry. Oh, she's a baby mama, and I want to be one too. So he can love on me forever. Yeah, that's what I get. That's what she's going after. Both Cardi grandmothers had 23 children between them, and she said she wants a lot of kids. Oh, 23? Oh, not in this day and age. Shoot. We gonna have a shortage on food pretty soon. Mm-mm. Oh no, not in this day and age. We're gonna pretty soon, allegedly. We're gonna have a shortage on food because the farmers they're not getting anywhere. Uh, a lot of boats that we used to get, we're not getting them like that no more. So you better start getting your stomach accustomed to other stuff. Now I do want to find me a black farmer so I can get me a cow chopped up. I can get me some meat put in my deep freezer because that's fresh meat. It ain't got no nothing in there. I know before my cousins used to be able to buy. She would get I think it was a half of one, and you could get all different type of meats chopped up from it, and it'd be fresh. Because that's cheaper than going to the dang on grocery store. Because my sister was saying her friend knew somebody like that and wanted to know if I wanted to go in on some meat. I sure do. Ain't no shame in my game. I sure do want to go in. You can get ground beef from it, steak from it. What else? Ribs. I think some type of ribs or something like that. Bacon. No, that's from the pig over there. But I think you can get beef bacon. Whatever the cow is able to give us, I want it. That's all I'm saying. I want it. But that'll be cheaper for me. And right now, it's just me and my daughter and my son. Yeah, I know he's away at college, but he comes home probably every other weekend or once a weekend or what have you. And then he's here for Christmas and the summer, stuff like that. But during the school year, he don't be here like that. He'll come for the weekend sometime and sometime he won't. So I don't have to cook like that no more. But I love to cook, so that's another thing I like to cook. So let me get that off of here. Yeah, I don't know. I know some of us just like kids more than others, I guess. I don't know. Stephon Diggs said he want a boy. So he said he want a boy. So I guess I guess it's on. I guess I guess it's on. Let's see. Excuse me, y'all. So we gonna see, y'all. We gonna see how that's gonna go with Cardi. I was trying to find this article, guys, that was really really sad. This young lady had taken the life of her mom. Um, had taken the life of her mother, and her mother left behind 4 other kids because the girl was I guess she had got with the wrong crowd. She was hanging out. She was just acting too grown. I don't know where she got the weapon from. They haven't released that information, but she piled her mother 4 times. I told you, I think it's something wrong with these kids, y'all. I don't know if something jumping in these kids or what. Something is definitely wrong with these kids. Yeah, so this is another case of kids thinking that they grown. I don't know where these girls are meeting these older guys at. I don't know if it's on the Facebook, the TikTok, or Instagram. and they coming up missing. Now this singer here, what is his name? D4, what is it? D4VD, cooperating with LAPD after decomposing body found in his impounded Tesla truck. Now this is some stuff right here, guys. This baby right here. Now, this is a 15-year-old girl. Y'all, look at this. This baby here is 15 years old. 15 years old. 15. Singer, I hope that I'm saying his name right. D4VD reportedly has matching tattoo as 15-year-old who was found in his Tesla truck, plus photo of them two together surfaces online. So we know this is a grown man. This is a 15-year-old baby. They have matching tattoos. This is a baby, sir. So this is them two right here. At 3:51 a.m. in the morning. Missing person. So the mom put out a missing person report for this young lady. This is a baby, sir. So singer D4VD, I hope I'm saying that name right, cooperating with LAPD after decomposing body found in his impounded Tesla truck. Medical examiner confirmed remains of the. She's not a woman. She's only 15, sir.
Thank you. New developments tonight after a gruesome discovery at a Hollywood tow yard. NBC4 Investigates was the first to report the discovery of a body inside of a Tesla that we now know belongs to the singer David. Singer is currently on tour and is scheduled to perform tonight in Minneapolis. A spokesperson tells us that he is fully cooperating with police, but right now, a mystery still remains. Our investigative reporter, Eric Litter, joins us live from our newsroom. And Eric, we're learning that car was sitting on the street for quite some time here, huh?
Yeah, that's right, Michael. Homicide detectives on this case say they believe the person found inside the front trunk of the Tesla yesterday was a woman. But they say it's still far too soon to say for certain if she was the victim of a murder. But that said, our contacts tell us there are sinister signs that this was a crime, but one that could be more than a month old. This was the scene yesterday as detectives and criminalists examined the human remains discovered inside this black Tesla sedan. Several law enforcement sources tell us they believe the dead person was a woman and her body was wrapped in a unique.
Thank you. New developments tonight after a gruesome discovery at a Hollywood tow yard. NBC
container. All of that weighs into the investigators' belief that she was likely the victim of a crime. The condition of her remains were extremely decomposed, making identification and the rest of the investigation much more difficult. Today, we learned the car had been parked right here at the intersection of Doheny and Bluebird, right on the border between LA, West Hollywood, and Beverly Hills. Neighbors and people working in the area today told me the car had been there for at least a month. City records show the black Tesla with Texas license plates was ticketed once on September 3rd for being parked in the same place for more than 72 hours, but it wasn't towed until last Friday. Then the remains were found yesterday when workers at that tow yard said they noticed the odor of decomposition. As you mentioned, this Tesla is registered to this pop singer who goes by David, spelled D4VD, and the rep for the performer said he's out on tour, out of state, but has been in contact with and is cooperating with police. Back to you in the studio. Container, all of that weighs into the investigators' belief that she.
That breaking news details after a body was found inside a car at a Hollywood tow lot today. There's no immediate information about the identity of the person found inside, but Eyewitness News has learned the 2023 Tesla is registered in Hempstead, Texas to multi-platinum artist and musician David Anthony Burke, known professionally as David. This is video of David performing on Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2023. The grim discovery was made after nearby residents complained about a foul odor. Police say the impounded car had been at that lot property on North Mansfield Avenue for a couple of days now. They say the body had been placed inside a bag. We've reached out to David's representatives and are still waiting for a response. That breaking news details after a body was found inside a car at a Hollywood tow lot today. There's no immediate information about the identity of the person found inside, but Eyewitness News has learned the 2023 Tesla is registered in Hempstead, Texas to multi-platinum artist and musician David Anthony Burke, known professionally as David. This is video of David performing on Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2023. The grim discovery was made after nearby residents complained about a foul odor. Police say
this girl here is 15. This is the missing girl that they saying is that's her body. This girl is 13 years old. Last seen April 5th of 2024. So this girl has been missing since April 5th of 2024. And she has been with this man here. This singer. This man here with a 13-year-old. They got the initials, they tattoos on their thing here. The girl was 13. Now they're trying to say she's 15. It doesn't matter. She's a baby. You're a grown man. Now, how do you explain a body inside of your car wrapped in a bag? And the Tesla trunk. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And he gonna try to use he was out of town? Okay, well, sir, who had your card in? Who had your card in, sir? She was seeing him for a couple of years. Her parents knew she was dating him when she was 13 years old. Not my baby. Her brother said she left the house going to the movies with the guy when she was 13 years old and had not been seen since. Thank you, Linda. 80 likes and 54 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. So the police or nobody ain't been able to find this girl since she last went to the movies with him. She didn't send the police over there. She ain't go over there looking for a 13-year-old. And then my whole thing is, why would she let her daughter go to the movies with this grown man? Is people crazy? I told you, I think people be allegedly, these singers or actors get a mother them some money. Oh, go ahead, don't take her. I don't understand. Ain't none of my kids for sale. My daughter be 14 next month. Do you think I will let her sit up here and go with a damn grown man? Or tell me she going to moves with a grown man? Shit. Not here. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I really don't. I'll be trying to figure it out. I don't know. That's a good question, Deborah. That's a good question. I don't know. I told you some of these people are sick, y'all. Some of these people are sick. I don't know what's wrong with these parents. I don't know what's wrong with these parents that their kids leave here with grown men. I don't know what's wrong with them. Y'all let me know. Now, y'all know. Now, moving on to another story, guy. Y'all know it's been alleged that Karrueche Tran is married to Deion Sanders. What do y'all think about that? Now, he wouldn't marry the other lady. It's been alleged that he is supposed to be married to Karrueche Tran. Now, I don't know. They say he's stingy, but they saying that she is married to him. What do y'all think? Y'all think that they're married? What do y'all think? Y'all think Deion Sanders married her? Because she was there every step of the way when they got when he went through the surgery. Now she married him. Some people saying they think that she married him for money, but people saying that that Deion Sanders ain't giving up no money. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all think that they are together. They could. I don't know. It could be. They could be married. You know how these celebrities do. They get married undercover all the time. They do it all the time. They'll go ahead and get married and you won't know for months and months and months. Now, is that to be far-fetched? No. They could be married. It could be married, y'all. Just saying it could be. Now, a lot of people are saying that they don't think so. Some people say they do think they are married. Now, if they married, good luck to them. That's all I can say. Good luck. Let me see what y'all saying in this chat. Let's see what y'all saying. I don't know. I did not hear it. They might be married. They could be. You said, and this is why having 11 kids by 11 men ain't good because these are the types of situations that's happened that happens from these toxic parents and households. You're right about that. I can agree with that. It's like they try to hide it because they know their daughter was too young to be seeing this guy, and I think they were scared they would get in trouble. I can believe that. I believe that the parents reported her missing because with school and stuff, probably was following looking for her. I believe they knew this guy was older. I believe they knew it. So What I'm trying to figure out, they got matching tattoos, telling them they love each other and all this and that. How did this girl come up unalive and in a plastic bag container in your car? Your car left on the side of the street for a period of time. You out of the country for, doing a concert. Then they pick up your car and take it to the tow yard. So who had your car while you was out of town? While you out of town? Where was the girl at while you was out of town? So one thing is for certain. He gonna get charged with he possibly could get charged with statutory rape. 20 we in 2026. Wait, Lord, y'all, I didn't. He can get charged. He can still get charged, y'all. He can still get charged. 20. So she's been missing for a year. So the mama didn't call the police. She didn't go try to find this man's house and look for her daughter. The girl wasn't going to school or nothing. She didn't have no contact with her. And you're right. I think they reported to the police, but they didn't tell all the information like they telling now. She went to the movies. That's coming out. They got matching tattoos and stuff. So you knew this man was too old for your daughter from the get-go. Hello, Babs. Hotel and Coleslaw deserve each other. Real foes need to be together. You right about that. You know what? These singers and dancers go through each other a lot. It's like um, men and women like it ain't nothing, and then like I think that's allowed in Hollywood because of how small the circle is there. Like if one person is talking to a dude and with him for a long time, then you decide that you want to go with him. I don't think people have a problem with it. But I guess that's how it goes or something. I don't know. Y'all let me know if that's how it goes. But I think that's what these people are doing. Everybody is recycling everybody. So Chris Brown, y'all know he used to go with Carucci. They asked Carucci how does she feel about Kayla Nicole and the dance thing that she did with Chris Brown. She said she thought she did a great job. Now y'all know Chris Brown wanted Carucci back, but Carucci broke up with Chris Brown because he cheated on her, and he's been trying to get Carucci back ever since. Carucci won't take him back. She will not take Chris Brown back for nothing. Yep, he cheated on her, and I think he had a baby. I think he had a baby, but I know he cheated on her, and he's been trying to get her back ever since, and she won't go. She's like, hell to the no, no, no. She ain't messing with she not messing with Chris Hunt. She not messing with Chris no more. As you guys come in, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Girl, they not messing around no more. They not having it. These women is saying the heck with these men, and they not messing with them. Because Chris Brown did everything to try to get Carucci back. It's just not happening. It is just not happening at all. Wait a minute. I want. Wait a minute. 1 second. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of Black history. We're going to talk about the Harlem Renaissance. Y'all know they don't teach us nothing about our Black history. Y'all know that. So we got to get it the best way we can. So let's get it.
The Harlem Renaissance wasn't just about jazz and poetry. It was also about health. I'm Dr. Michael H. Ford, and this is a story you need to hear. After the Civil War, millions of Black families dreamed of freedom and equality. But by the 1870s, Jim Crow laws crushed those hopes in the South. So thousands left, they packed up and moved north in what we now call the Great Migration. And by the 1920s, Harlem was booming. Nearly 175,000 Black men, women, and children building a new life in just 3 square miles of Manhattan. It became one of the largest and most vibrant Black communities in the nation. And with it came something new, a rebirth of art, music, and identity that we now know as the Harlem Renaissance. But Harlem wasn't just painting canvases and filling jazz clubs. Black doctors and nurses here opened clinics, launched health campaigns, and trained the next generation when mainstream medicine shut them out. Harlem Hospital, once dominated by white staff, began to change. In 1919, Dr. Lewis T. Wright broke barriers as the first Black physician on staff. And in 1923, the Harlem Hospital students. Health became part of the new identity because cultural pride without healthy bodies could not survive. Now, at the same time, Harlem faced some of the nation's highest rates of tuberculosis, overcrowded housing, and infant mortality. In some Black health districts, infant deaths were far higher than elsewhere in the city. Yet, instead of folding under neglect, the community fought back. From health fairs to public education drives, from Black-run sanitariums to neighborhood clinics, Harlem's medical pioneers tied wellness to dignity, proving that survival itself was part of the Renaissance. So when we think of Langston Hughes or Duke Ellington, we can't forget the doctors, the nurses, and the mothers who made health part of the movement. Their lesson is clear. Culture and care move together, and when our health is valued, our creativity thrives. Healing starts with knowing. Follow for more. What if I told you
So how do y'all feel about that? I thought the Harlem Renaissance was about like jazz and music and stuff, but I didn't know it got deeper than that. It was about like health and stuff like that, with different things like that. So I did not know that. Let me know if you guys knew that. Another Black history. Hello, Deborah, my T Simper. Hello, hello, hello. Something else I didn't know. They saying this about Dallas. I know Linda Gamble in here.
Bury the story of America's most successful Black financial district. They don't want you to know this, but Dallas had a thriving Black empire that made millionaires before most white folks even knew what jazz was. Have you been to Deep Ellum? Yes or no? Deep Ellum wasn't just some neighborhood. It was a financial powerhouse that had white city officials absolutely terrified. Picture this: Black banks so successful, they were funding businesses across Texas. Insurance companies run by former slaves' children who were now richer than their former masters' grandkids. Jazz clubs where legends like Bessie Smith and Louis Armstrong didn't just perform, they invested their money and bought property. The white establishment watched Black Texans build generational wealth, and it drove them insane. So what did they do? They didn't burn it down like Tulsa. They were smarter. They called it urban renewal. Highways became their weapon. Development became their excuse. By the 1960s, they had systematically bulldozed millions in Black wealth and called it progress. Deep Ellum made more Black millionaires per capita than Harlem ever did, but Dallas buried that story completely. Ever walked through Deep Ellum and wondered why it feels so different? Now you know. Share this story. Dallas needs to remember what it destroyed. Why did Dallas bury the story of America's most successful black financial district? They don't want you to know this, but Dallas had a thriving black empire that made millionaires before most white folks even knew what jazz was. Have you been to Deep Ellum? Yes or no? Deep Ellum wasn't just some neighborhood. It was a financial powerhouse that had white city officials absolutely terrified. Picture this. Black banks so successful, they were funding businesses across Texas. Insurance companies run by former slaves' children who were now richer than their former masters' grandkids. Jazz clubs where legends like Bessie Smith and Louis Armstrong didn't just perform, they invested their money and bought property. The white establishment watched black Texans build generational wealth, and it drove them insane. So what did they do? They didn't burn it down like Tulsa. They were smarter. They called it urban renewal. Highways became their weapon. Development became their excuse. By the 1960s, they had systematically bulldozed millions in black wealth and called it progress. Deep Ellum made more black millionaires per capita than Harlem ever did, but Dallas buried that story completely. Ever walked through Deep Ellum and wondered why it feels so different? Now you know. Share this story. Dallas needs to remember what it destroyed. Why did Dallas bury the story of America's most successful black?
Okay, how many people knew that? Yeah, I told you, it's a lot of hidden secrets that they did. Look at all these, they keep saying black people need to pull themselves up by the bootstraps. Oh, we did pull ourselves up by the bootstraps, our ancestors did, but y'all have buried the truth, and there's nothing to look at it because y'all done put all type of highways and things through it, tore down everything, and then they go and hide it from history until people go and find it. Yeah, so that's why I bring y'all different black history and stuff like that. I never knew that about Dallas. That they had generational wealth. It was more than the slave owners' grandkids had. And they, like they do everything, hide everything. But you hear what they said, this time they didn't burn it up. Urban development, put highways and everything through it. Yeah, so you be on this internet, you find out all type of stuff. All right, guys, we've been on here for 2 hours and 35 minutes. Make sure if you're not subscribed to both of the channels, which is Drop the T and then also Drop the T 2.0, please subscribe to those channels. Also, if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. And also think about becoming a member. It's only $2.99 a month, or you can buy membership for other people. And also you can do super chat, super stickers, and also you can do cash apps. All right, to support the channel. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here, but I will see y'all tomorrow for Drinks in the Chat. Y'all know tomorrow is Drinks in the Chat. So make sure y'all got y'all something to drink because we're going to talk some stuff tomorrow. I will see everyone tomorrow, and everyone, please watch your surroundings. God bless you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Thank you. See y'all tomorrow.